Welcome back. Now, in order to start a meeting quickly, if you don't have an account, you'll need to come to zoom.us and then you'll need to sign up for a free account. You'll be asked for verification of your date of birth. You'll then be asked for an email address to sign up to Zoom. You'll then need to go to your email box in order to confirm your email. You should then see an email from Zoom in your box. You'll then need to click Activate Your Account. You'll then be asked if you are signing up on behalf of the school. You'll indicate whether you are or you aren't. You'll then click Continue. You'll then need to write in your name and your password. Typically, you can skip this step unless you have someone in mind to invite to Zoom. You'll then need to click this step. Now, typically, you'll get a link right away that will allow you to start your first meeting. You'll see that link on your screen. What you can do here is you can either click this link or you can click this button that says Start Meeting Now. Now, you're typically going to need to download a plugin to your hard drive in order to start working with Zoom. And so to do that, you'll need to save the plugin to your hard drive, and you'll need to do that in your current browser configuration. Right now, you're looking at Microsoft Edge. However, you can do the same thing that we're about to do in Google Chrome as well as Mozilla Firefox. You'll then want to run the plugin that you have just downloaded. Now, what you're typically going to see is that you're going to see the Zoom client open, and then it's going to turn into this waiting area in order for you to start your meeting. Now, for the sake of a quick start guide, we're going to assume that you have computer audio or some kind of headset that you are operating with. And if you do, you can just click this button that says Join with Computer Audio. And then Zoom will tell you that you are using the computer audio. Now, right now, you are technically inside of the meeting room. Now, the only other thing that you'll need other individuals to join you in that room. And in order for them to join you in the Zoom room individually that you were in, what you'll need to do is you'll need to click this button that says Invite Others. That's going to give you a link, and what you're going to do is you're going to copy this invitation. Once you copy that invitation to your clipboard, you'll then need to share that invitation with the individuals that you want to join with you inside of the meeting room. When you share that information, you'll typically be sharing it inside of some messaging application, or perhaps you'll be sharing it in email. What you'll be sharing is you'll be sharing a link, a meeting ID, and then a password if the password is going to be relevant. The individuals receiving this information, they'll then need to join you in the meeting room using this link. Now, when that individual gets this invitation and they click the link, this is what they'll see inside of their personal computer. They'll then need to download the software in the same way you did in order to join you in the meeting if they do not have the software already. So one of the things that you'll need to do is you'll need to tell the individual that they're going to need to download some software to their personal computer in order to join you in the meeting, and that they'll need to work through this process in order to join you in real time. And you'll know that the other individual or individuals have joined you if you see more than one participant. When you come inside of the Zoom room, you'll typically see one managed participant, and that will typically be you, the presenter or the host. What will happen is when the other individual joins you, this will change from 1 to 2. Now, once the individual has clicked on their meeting invitation, they will then come to your waiting room. And what's going to happen is you'll need to admit those individuals in order for them to become part of the meeting. Now, by default, when you start the first meeting, you are going to have to admit an individual before they become part of your meeting. Now, this is a setting that you can change, but for the sake of this quick start video, we are looking at an invitation that we just sent out from the beginning, and an individual is waiting in order for us to admit them to the room. What we're going to do is we're going to click this button that says See Waiting Room so we can see all the individuals that are waiting for us to admit them. And what you'll see here on the right hand side panel is that you have one person waiting and one participant in the meeting, which is you, the host. So what we're going to do here is we're going to click on that one person who is waiting, and we're going to admit them to the room. And you'll now see two individuals that are participating inside of the meeting. In order to communicate with those individuals by text, what you'll need to do is to click this chat button, and you can then chat with the individual by text. What you're going to notice here is that your webcam is turned off by default. You can turn that webcam on in order to show your webcam. You can also share your screen with the individual. So in other words, what you can do is you can click this green button. You'll then have all the screens available to you that you can share with the individual in the Zoom meeting. What you can also do is you can record the meeting to your hard drive. So what you can do here is you can click this button. That will then allow you to record what's being said, as well as record what is showing on your screen to your hard drive in the form of an MP4 video. Now, those are going to be all the settings that you'll need in order to get started quickly using Zoom. Now, we will be looking at these settings in detail in the rest of this course. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.